wanted to take a little bit of your time and see what we could do with maneuvering our inks with different types of air. So let's get started with that. I'm going to use 4 different types of bulbs, canned air, 2 different kinds of straws, and my 0-point air compressor, which came with 3 different kinds of guns. So let's get started and see what we can do. I have on my palette here Kirkland Signature photo paper, and we will be working on the back side, and it is set on a Lazy Susan, which I think is a must if you're going to do alcohol inks. We have Pinata card inks, Ranger inks, and also Artsy inks. So we're just going to start off by putting alcohol on the palette, and I use several different kinds of bottles for my alcohol. Some people use blending solution. I'm not a big fan, but lots of people love it. We're going to be working with alcohol today, so I'm going to start off putting alcohol generously on the palette, and I'll pick a couple colors. This one is Artsy and it is red. I only have one issue with the Artsy, and it comes out really rapidly without even putting pressure on your bottle. So I'm just going to pick 2 different colors. This is a teal, so I'm going to put it on here, and then we're going to see how we can maneuver it. I'll start out with the different types of bulbs. This one I got from a friend, so I don't really know exactly what it was used for, but it moves the ink really nicely. You can have a lot of control without a lot of effort in squeezing your bottle. Next I have this long bulb, which you can hold the end of it and have control over how you maneuver your inks with this one. So it's not terrible. It moves pretty good. This one here, I kind of like. It has a nice stiff bulb on it, so it makes the air come out in a controlled fashion. So that's how that one works. I have this small one here, which the smaller they are, the harder they are to control the direction in which your inks go. So it kind of moves every time you push it. So I'm not a big fan of the smaller ones, but the other ones are okay. The next thing, we'll move the inks with a straw. I'll try the thin one first. So here we go. There's that one, and then the fatter one will work on it. Takes a lot of hot air to maneuver with a straw, but people actually love them. I'm an airbrush kind of girl, so I'm just going to drop these off to the side, but that's how those move. And I'm going to move to the canned air. The thing about the canned air is the handle on it is a little temperamental, so you really need to practice blowing, because you can blow it hard or you can blow it lightly. The only thing about them is they freeze really quickly, so you need to have more than one in your to be ready to paint with. So the price point of these two are anywhere from $3.50 to $7 a can. You can get them anywhere. It kind of gets expensive to use the canned air, That's why I purchased the .0 air compressor, so I could save a little bit of money there. This one ran $83 on Amazon. You can pick them up at Harbor Freight, Lowe's, just different places, but they are my go-to. They're my favorite. This gun here has a really small inkwell on it, so I usually just use it to blow the inks around, either with alcohol or with the inks also, just straight on. But you can blow, it's really easy. The more alcohol you put on, the wider your petals or your flow of air will move. So that's just with putting alcohol on the ink that is already there. I'll show you putting just a straight ink on, how it blows. So there's that gun. My compressor came with 3 different airbrushes. So I'll show you how those work also. Go to the next one. This gun here has a large inkwell on it, and a cap. So you can actually put your ink in here. I'm going to use magenta in here. So the first thing you do is pour alcohol in your inkwell, and then you put about 5 drops of ink in there if you fill up your inkwell to about half full. Put your cap back on and shake it up to mix your alcohol in with your inks. And on this gun here, if you just press straight down, only air is going to come out. And if you push straight down and pull back, your ink will come out. So beautiful background. You can do small spots, holding it close, and make pretty nice petals. Just don't be afraid to try your inks out on it. So there's that one. So after you get done using your ink gun with the ink in the well, you really should clean it out. So I usually take what's left and pour it in a clean container, because you can use it at a later date. It'll dry up and all you have to do is add alcohol to it. So to clean it out, you need to pour alcohol in your well, stir it around with any paintbrush, no one, it doesn't matter. Put your cap back on, shake it up. You want to make sure you get all of your ink out of it. Just going to pour that back in there. Gonna do it again with the alcohol. Put my cap back on, shake it up, and I'm going to use this guy here. It is a cleaning pot for airbrushes. has a hole here that you just stick your paint airbrush in, and you're gonna push down and pull back to release the alcohol that's in the inkwell. And you're just gonna clean it out really good. You can do this between colors. You can just add different colors. You really should wipe down your tip, and you blow until all your colors out, and it's clean. And so that airbrush is clean and ready to go for the next color or the next time you want to use it. The next airbrush I have is, it has a jar on it, so you can use it for many colors because it comes with a few different jars, so you can save one for clear alcohol so you can clean your brush out afterwards, or you can use it with different colors. This one here has a nozzle right here, and if you turn it all the way towards you, it will only blow air. So this one's a dual gun, so you can drop your alcohol down and just use it in that fashion. Just drops out your colors, and you can do it that way. And then if you want to use the actual ink that's in the jar, you take your nozzle and you turn it away from you, just like that. And when you press on the gun, it will actually deliver color. Just like that. And you will clean it out just like the other one. So anyways, that's the different ways in which you can maneuver your inks with different types of air. I'm going to work on this a little bit more, but I'm going to say peace out to you. Have a great day.